Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia RedMagic 11 Air, and today I will show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. So, to get started, you will first want to open up your contacts application, like this one right over here. Now, when you open it up for the first time, it will ask you this stupid question, or not real question, but requirement, to allow it to send you notifications. We don't need to do that. There is no reason whatsoever why a contacts application should ever be sending you any kind of notifications. What would the notification even be? Congratulations, you have added a new contact? Anyway, we're going to get rid of that. Now, in here you can see I don't have any kind of contacts right now. It's completely empty. But obviously in your case you might have some contacts, you might not, which I will talk about a little bit more in depth why this might matter later on. But anyway, let's first navigate into our Organize tab. And in the Organize tab, you're looking for the Manage SIM option. Now in your case this might be a little bit lower down the list if you have a Google account signed in, which I don't. Now when you select this, it will show you all the contacts that are located on your SIM card, and by default they should all be selected. If you see some contacts that are deselected and grayed out, that means that these contacts already exist in the list that you will be importing them to. Now that actually has a little bit more info to this. So for me right now, this device is or this process will be importing contacts to the phone itself. Typically you would have a Google account signed in on your device, and when you do, right under or above that first contact that you have right here, you will see Save To option, which will have your Google account set by default. So that's one place where you can see it. I started seeing this also at the bottom with the newer versions of, I think, contacts application. So no matter which one you see, make sure, I would say, to set it to the device anyways. So under the bottom one, this is the bullshit one that you might sometimes see, which has device and Google accounts selected by default. So I had to pause the video for a moment. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, you sometimes get the newer version where you have the contacts import options at the bottom, and by default you will have the device and contact selected, and then you have more option, which that more option hides only single option, which kind of defeats the purpose of it, and that more option is device only. It's hidden because Google, obviously, creepy little stalkish kind of behaviors right here, basically trying to get all the data from you of people that never consented to it. So that just kind of, you know, them trying to achieve that. So in any case, no matter which one you select, I would strongly recommend choosing always the device, no matter which option you have right here at the top or bottom. Select the device, and from there deselect contacts that you wouldn't want to import. The ones that are already deselected and grayed out, these already exist. And anyway, from there you're going to select import. And another thing that you sometimes will encounter, I think, when you have a Google account signed in, is the prompt to delete contacts that you have imported from your SIM card. Now this is absolutely moronic and you shouldn't do this. The contacts that are stored on your SIM card is just a physical copy of your contacts in case something happens. Now clearing that storage, which the message basically states to clear up storage on your SIM card of contacts that you have basically imported. Contacts that you haven't imported won't be affected. Now and this message never states why the shit would you ever even want to delete these contacts, as they never get in your way really, and they're there as a safe backup, so it really doesn't give you any benefit, and the storage that is on a SIM card is only designed to store contacts. So I'm basically deleting the only purpose of this storage is like what it's storing. It's not like when I clear it I can put anything else on there. I can't put photos or anything. It can only store photo of contacts, so why the shit would I ever want to delete those? And again, this is just Google trying to make you rely on them, as then they will be pestering you about importing contacts to the cloud. And anyway, once you import your contacts, you can go to your list and they will be visible in here. Now, if you have multiple different kind of accounts, you imported them also to the device and all that, you can click right here where it says all contacts and show, for instance, contacts from the device or from your different Google accounts. Now, for some reason, it doesn't actually show the SIM card as well, which sometimes it does. I'm not sure why it's not present right here. But in any case, you can choose whichever one you want to basically kind of show you a more restricted view of contacts that you want. And that being said, one of the things that I was saying is to import contacts to the device. And the reason for that is just strictly privacy oriented. As when you import someone's contacts to the cloud, you're basically giving away their personal information to Google. And some people, for instance, like me, I don't want that to happen. I do everything to basically make Google not have my data. But if someone decides to import my contact, which includes my probably real name, right, my phone number, and then on top of that, if we go into editing one of these, right, you can see it can have photos to it, either contact photo or cover one when that contact would be calling you, first, last name, company name, multiple phone numbers if you have multiple, labels, notes, email, birthday, address where I live, and so on. Now, that is a lot of information that I don't want to willy-nilly give away myself, but if you're importing, for instance, my contact, you're just doing that for me without ever even needing to ask permission, and Google doesn't need that from me either, which is just a way to circumvent asking for this permission to this data, which is kind of bullshit that they can do this. So that's why I recommend importing them to the device itself and keeping away from the cloud. So contacts that you import are basically just on your device and not available for Google to categorize, create profiles for them and then advertise for them, right? This is just bullshit. These contacts, like the data there is basically being yonked by Google. It's being monetized by them, and neither me nor the person importing my contact would ever see a penny of that. I only get the annoyance of it, so don't do it, basically, is what I'm getting at. And for people that want to move their contacts from one place to another, to have the simplicity with all the data that is in here, as you can add this data only when the contacts are imported either to the device or the cloud, and the same contacts on the SIM card don't have all these options. There's just name and number. So when you want to move all of this information over, you can download an application that would allow you to basically create I think it's called a VCF file, which is just a backup of your contacts. And from there, you can move that info to another device, just a single file, and click on it to import all the contacts that you have right here on this device to a new one. And again, this doesn't need to be done to the cloud. It's just locally stored. You can move it to something like an SD card, for instance, and just swap it around, or you can email it to yourself in a zip file if you wanted to. So obviously much more secure, and skips Google entirely and their creepy little stalkish kind of behavior, which is obviously beneficial to everyone. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.